I'm a asylum seeker from Iran, living in Bulgaria for now, and waiting, technically, yeah. I studied abroad, so when I went back, I was told I have to convert my certificate because you have to pass 120 credits usually in every country, but in Iran, if you don't, you have to take extra credit like Quran, religious studies, and stuff like that. It's 2 semesters. It's about a year, and after that, once you graduate, you almost have no other choice than going to military. The military is 2.5 years. So I choose to come to Europe because I didn't want to join military, and also I changed my religion. I'm an atheist, and that the penalty for apostasy in Iran is death. They will hang you. So I took the taxi instead of going to military and waste my life in Iran. Well, at first you have to find a smuggler. That's the easy part. You can always find a smuggler in border cities, or someone who actually flee from Iran. You can ask their parents, family members. After that, you gotta pay a big amount of money, starting by 5,000 US dollar. They tell you from Iran to Germany, you get to go within 2 days. In 2 days, you're gonna be in Germany, and then you don't even have to walk that much. It's like maximum 2 hours walk, and then the rest you have to sit in a taxi. And you will be like, okay, it's not that hard to sit in a taxi rather than going 2.5 years for military. Then you take the taxi. But once you get into the position, and once you walk for half an hour and you find out that you haven't even started it, it will give you the first kick that what situation you are on. You have to climb the mountain, which police might shoot you, or exotic animals might come. That was a 6 hours for me. And other people walk for 12 hours, 18 hours inside the mountains. It's cold, it rains, it snows. Then again, you have to get yourself to the second city. You have to stay in a hostel until another smuggler comes and take you to Istanbul. That's a 23 hours ride. After that, you're gonna have to stay in a hostel for about. It depends. How do you want to travel, by water, or you want to walk in the land? That's how they call it. And water, they tell you it's 45 minutes, but I know people have been in the water for 4 or 5 hours, just floating in the water, open seas, as in open waters. That's already scary. And if you want to walk, it's like 2.5 days walk inside jungles, lands, fields, rivers. Imagination is not even enough to be there for 1 hour in a jungle, which you might get shot, you might get eaten by animals, there are a lot of things which can happen during those times. But you tend to do that just not to go to military, just not to go to war, not to be forced to have a religion which you don't want to. These are the things which you don't want to do, and then you bear with things which it's hard just because of you don't want to waste your life.